father's pretty tiny dancer. How you gonna tell her that she might die from cancer? Stay awake at nights, you're up praying for the answer. Can't imagine living in a world without her happy laughter. Before and after, now she's lost her ponytail. All the radiation giving yellow skin and nails. Doctors stating plainly that her body's gonna fail. You just stand and stare while your face is turning pale. And Shirley's always tired, never get to see her smile. Life's been put on hold for a little while. You give your life if you could only find a cure. How the fuck the world's gonna steal something so pure? So ever since I was the littlest kid, I never worried about what serious is. And ever since I was the littlest kid, I never worried about what serious is. Young boy living in a home with no love. So Jeremy was the first of his clique to try drugs. Wanted to impress the older uptown thugs. Started sharing needles to lay venom in the blood. Liver started failing, he was diagnosed with AIDS. So Jeremy took up cutting himself with razor blades. Crying for attention, Jeremy needed to be saved, and he could never quit. He was a China white slave. Parents told they threw him on the street. Father even threatened he'd put his ass to sleep. It's fuel to the fire that helped the self-hate breed. Jeremy was gonna show him how much blood he had to bleed. Slit his own throat laying out there on the porch. Mom and dad woke up to their only son's corpse. So ever since I was the littlest kid, I never worried about what serious is. And ever since I was the littlest kid, I never worried about what serious is. Richard was always picked on other kids at school, just never fit in with what the others thought was cool. Bobby always kicked the legs out from Richard's stool. Teenagers can be so cruel. Richard used to come home and sit there in the dark. All the day's events putting fire in his heart. He knew that he was strong enough but never played the part, cause he knew the feeling and the problems it would start. Couple days later, Richard found his dad's handgun. Went to the store, bought some rounds with his funds. Practicing the outbacks cause he planned someone like Bobby was gonna learn how to run. Next day at school, Richard shot up his class. Took his own life after 10 gun blasts. So ever since I was the littlest kid, I never worried about what serious is. And ever since I was the littlest kid, I never worried about what serious is. So ever since I was the littlest kid, I never worried about what serious is. And ever since I was the littlest kid, I never worried about what serious is. So ever since I was the littlest kid, I never worried about what serious is. And ever since I was the littlest kid, I never worried about what serious is. What serious is.